Welcome to another insightful edition of The Biz Grow. Now, my attention was drawn to something yesterday. Former Defense Minister Dominic Nitiwul has questioned the security architecture of the Tema Port following reports of missing containers belonging to the Electricity Company of Ghana. An investigative report revealed that the ECG had 2,491 uncleared containers filed with cables and other essential equipment at the Tema Port. However, an independent audit found only 1,134 containers, leaving 1,357 unaccounted for. During a tour of aluminium smelting facilities, authorities discovered several coils of stolen ECG cables, which were components of the missing containers, melted into blocks and further processed into aluminium rod for export. Now, Dr. Nitiwul, reacting to this matter, noted that containers do not have legs. They do not have wings to fly. Nobody can carry a 40-feet container. How is it possible that all the security people there, it doesn't matter what time, and then these containers will move? First there are 10 containers, the next day 20, the next day 50. And this is where I come in. Containers do not have legs. This 1,300 containers that are missing do not have wings to fly. And a very sensitive institution like the Tema Port, I'm sure, is being guarded by security personnel. And I'm sure the security there is very tight, because this is one of the places that I would say generates revenue for the country. So how come 1,300 containers? When this issue came out, I didn't want to talk so much about it. But looking at what Dominic Nitiwul is saying, these containers do not have legs. They do not have wings. So how did these containers got missing? And you see, it was disclosed that these containers were found being melted into iron rods, and they are being exported out of the country. We are not going to leave this issue just like that. We will keep hitting on the nail till it gets deep, and those behind it are being arrested and make sure that they face prosecution. Because you cannot tell me that containers just lost just like that. How can containers get missing? And this is a place where we have security people, security personnel guarding a whole port. So you cannot tell me that today a container gets missing, the next day another container gets missing, and then all of a sudden 1,300 containers have gotten missing just like that. And feels like we are speaking about it though, but it feels like we are keeping quiet. This is an issue where the media ought to keep talking about it till these corrupt officials are arrested and are made to face what they've caused themselves. Because these are state properties. And you see, these missing cables and staffs, I'm not realizing that it's because of this missing cables and staffs. I mean, we now have, I would say maybe it's a contributor or it's a contributing factor to this doomsday and staffs we are experiencing. Because there's a shortage of cables here and there that will be used in connections. And you can't tell me that people within know nothing about this. We have to go after them. We have to ensure that anyone who is involved in this corrupt activity needs to be arrested. And we should ensure that they face justice. If it will be possible, they should face a death penalty. Because we cannot just sit down and keep quiet just like that. And then the former board chairman, under the previous government, Alexander Afenyo-Markin, allegedly made some statement that when he was the former chairman for the board, they heard of issues like that, but they couldn't do anything. And does it sound well to us? Just imagine we still have this previous government in power. All this thing would have been hidden from us. And so this is what I am saying. We should make sure we go down to the roots and then uproot people that we know or from the investigation have identified those corrupt officials and make sure that we prosecute them and make them dance to their own tune. If not that, then we are encouraging corruption in the country. Thanks for making time with me on The Biz Girl.